Korea's political spectrum of right, centre, and left, the path to national unity. Good day. I am Professor Nam Yong Lee, and I also serve as chairman of the Bukak Forum, a fellowship of more than 2,000 Ph.D. level policy experts devoted to guiding and enlightening the grassroots citizens of the Republic of Korea in order to advance a sound liberal democracy and a sustainable free market economy. My fellow citizens, when we speak of political tendencies in our society, we often use the terms right-wing, centrist, and left-wing. Yet too often these words are misunderstood, misused, or weaponized for division rather than understanding. Today, I wish to define these three orientations with precision and dignity, to analyze their essential characteristics, and to suggest how our nation can move forward toward genuine national unity. First, those on the right hold freedom and responsibility as their highest values. The philosophy of the right emphasizes individual ability, effort, and the creative power of the market. It envisions a society in which individuals freely compete and bear responsibility for their results. Hence, the right favors small government, efficient administration, strong national defense, and fair competition. Historically, it was the right spirit that built industries, established the foundations of the nation, and guided the Republic through its gravest crises. The right protects the roots of the country and stands as the bulwark of liberal democracy. Conversely, those on the left place equality and solidarity above all. The philosophy of the left holds that every member of society should share in the basic conditions of a dignified life. Thus, it seeks to protect the vulnerable, reduce inequality, and strengthen welfare and public services. The left's contribution lies in softening the hardness of society, ensuring that the state safeguards human dignity and provides a social minimum for all. The left aspires to a more inclusive nation where the state corrects market imbalances so that all citizens may live together in shared prosperity. And what then is the centre? The centre is not simply the midpoint between the right and the left. It is the spirit of reason and balance. Centrism is not an ideology fixed in doctrine, but a pragmatic attitude that seeks realistic, workable solutions according to circumstance and time. When the economy falters, it draws on the efficiency of the right. When society suffers instability, it draws on the compassion of the left. In this way, the centre is not the boundary between ideologies but the axis of problem solving itself. Yet in our current political reality, too many politicians prefer division to persuasion. To rally their own base, they vilify opponents and disregard or attack the moderates who form the heart of the nation. Such tactics may yield short-term gains in popularity, but in the long run they erode public trust, fracture national unity, and weaken the very foundation of the state. The true essence of politics is not victory, but the capacity to solve the people's problems. A political leader cannot succeed by mobilizing only one side. A true statesman must understand both left and right, discover the shared values cherished by all citizens, and present a path that belongs to everyone. Only when freedom from the right, equality from the left, and reason from the centre are woven together can a leader earn the trust of the nation. All advanced democracies have developed through this kind of integrative leadership. Chancellor Angela Merkel of Germany, though the head of a conservative party, embraced social welfare and environmental protection, earning the trust of the entire nation. President Franklin D. Roosevelt of the United States upheld the free market while expanding social equality through the New Deal. This is the global standard and the world's best practice in democratic governance. In Korea, roughly 30% of citizens identify with the right, 30% with the left, and 40% with the centre. Yet these are not mere statistics. They reflect the intellectual maturity of the Korean people. Our culture has always valued harmony over extremism and balance over ideology. The ancient philosophy of Hongik Ingan, to benefit all humankind, and the Confucian virtue of moderation are the roots of our centrist spirit. Therefore, The true axis of our society lies at the centre, and when we preserve that balance and integrate the virtues of both sides, we can open a new era for the nation. My respected fellow citizens, the right is the spine of the nation, the left is its heart, and the centre is the wisdom that unites both wings. When these three forces exist in harmony, the Republic of Korea will open the gates of a new age of peace and prosperity. What our nation needs today is not a politics of division, but a politics of unity, not politicians who inflame conflict, but leaders who guide and enlighten the people. It is now time for all of us to transcend ideological walls, to learn from one another's strengths, and to seek the universal values embedded within our differing convictions. When we do so, the Republic of Korea will stand tall as a mature, civilized nation, a land where freedom, justice, and equality coexist in perfect harmony. Thank you very much.